What is up, guys? It's Jurassic Zilla 2000 here, back at it again with another review. This time we're going to be reviewing the Marvel Studios' The First 10 Years, Marvel Legends Iron Man, as he appeared in the Avengers. This is based off of the Mark 7. And before we take a look at the figure, I'll take a quick look at his packaging. Why? Because we're paying $5 extra for the friggin' packaging. And here we have the packaging. Now, in these reviews, I'm not really going to go over the packaging at all, unless I'm doing an unboxing and review, which I might be doing with these Marvel Studios First 10 Years figures. But this is a little more special packaging. It feels more premium and more fancy. That's what I mean. We're paying $5 extra for the packaging, because this thing is like $24.99 retail, and these figures are only like $20 retail. Gotta be paying for the packaging because it doesn't come with a heck of a lot of accessories. But take a quick look at the front. You can see the Marvel Studios First 10 Years logo up there. Marvel Studios First 10 Years up there. You can see the red light. Got the red border around the window where you'll see the figure. It's the A for the Avengers, Iron Man Mark 7. The Avengers, Hasbro. The side here have a read-up on the movie. You can't see it because the camera sucks. But also for some years again. A for the Avengers. On the back here is Legend Series. Also for some years. That's number 3. They pictured the poster from the movie and the Iron Man Mark 7 read-up. And stuff on the bottom, and more stuff on the bottom and the side. We have concept art that, when put together, it makes a collage. At the bottom says the Avengers, and that is it for the packaging. Now, first, let's look at the accessories. It comes with 2 repulsor effects, 2 pairs of open hands, and 2 pairs of closed fists. Now let's take a quick look at the repulsor effects. It's done in this nice yellowish orange color. I can see it better when I block the light like that. No real paint on it. I mean, because this is the 10th anniversary stuff, I kind of wish they might have put some like white paint at the bottom there. That might look cool. They're giving us 4 of them. Because of the 10th anniversary thing, we're paying $25 for this instead of $20. Still a really awesome figure. Still worth the $25, in my opinion. But here we have the open hands, where you can peg these into the holes there, or in his boot, like this. Let's show you how it looks with the boots there. There you go. So you can have them like flying. They do stay in there quite securely, unlike the hands, which I'll get into that in a second. But first, let's look at the closed fists. These are nice too. These ones do have a hinge. These ones do not. I wish they did, but they do not. But there is a little hinge there, so it can move up and down. And this is made of soft plastic, like a soft bendy plastic. You kind of see there's a little pulsar in there. Some little detail in between, like the finger segments and stuff. Overall, pretty nicely detailed. And I'm going to attach the hands. It's pretty easy. You just take your Iron Man and plug them in. And then give him a little pulsar effect. I'm going to show him off with a fist as well. And here, kind of get an idea of how it looks. Now, I do have a problem with. So, yep, it doesn't take much for that to fall out. Yeah, just tapping the his arm makes him fall out. It's because But on the other Iron Man figure I have, the one from Infinity War, the hole where the peg pegs into is smaller. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but whatever. So those were his accessories. Alright, now taking a closer look at the paint and detail on this figure. It is nice. Detail's really nice. And the paint is pretty alright. Mine is pretty good with the paint apps, but I have seen some people have problems with it. When I was at Target the other day, looking at this, by the other day I mean like 2 weeks ago, I saw some with like messed up paint, mainly on the face. The face seems to be really bad with that. This was one of the only ones that didn't really have that much of a problem with any messed up face paint apps. But the rest of it is pretty alright, and the plastic is very shiny. As you can see, it's shiny. Turn this. So you can get a little better look at it. Got some silver paint apps there. Arc reactor, which this one is fine. But I saw most of the arc reactors are fine, and most of the reviews I've seen, the arc reactors have been fine. But I did see one at the Target the other day that had like a big glop of white paint in the middle there. It looked really bad. It was the first one I picked up too. Moving down the body, just nice detail there. You can see there's some gold paint right there, which looks nice. Legs look nice as well. There is some marbling in these pieces. I don't really have that much of a problem with marbling at all, so it doesn't really bother me all that much, but it is something to take note of. Got some silver pieces there. See, some more detail in there. Some nice gold there. Down here's all red. And the joints there are molded in silver plastic, I think. On the back here, the silver right here, it is back heavy, so if you were going to have this thing leaning on a shelf, or if you have this thing on a shelf, have it lean on something. Or have like a stand or something keeping them up, because mine fell over multiple times, and I can see that, but the silver paint there chipped on the edge right there, on the very top. If you can see that, which is, it's okay. I don't have that big of a deal with it, but. See some more gold paint in there. Paint right there. Get some more silver joints, and it is sculpted on the bottom there. So overall, I think he looks pretty nice. Now for articulation on this guy it's pretty alright. The head can look that far up and about that far down. Wish it was a little more. I mean, if you kind of push it up a little bit, you can make him look up a little more. The arms do move back and forth, not full 360 because these shoulder pads, but thanks to these shoulder pads being like a rubber material, the arms do move up. There is a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. The hands are on swivel and do hinge, while the open hands just swivel. The waist, there's a ball joint right here. You can crunch that far forward, that far back. I can twist them back and forth. The legs kick about that far forward, about that far back. It's a mid-thigh swivel. Double jointed knees. And then the feet do hinge back and forth. And there is some ankle pivot. So, pretty good articulation. Wish there was some more in the head, but something quick to take note of. Should have put this in the articulation segment, but the flaps do open, which is really nice, and there is some paint and detail in there. Can't see it on the camera here, maybe if we bring the light in, but there is a honeycomb pattern in there. It's nice little paint in there, but overall not a whole lot of paint in there, but it is cool. You can open these flaps. I do like that quite a bit. Now for a quick size comparison, we'll compare him to the previous Legends Iron Man, the Mark 50 from Avengers Infinity War, which doesn't want to stand right now, which is one of my favorite. I do like this armor, but I might like this one more. And this was previously the best Legends Iron Man you could get, but now this one is. This one is definitely the best. So if you want a Legends Iron Man figure for your collection, I suggest getting this one. It's really awesome. This one is too, but I should keep some more accessories. I kind of see this one too. So here's your quick Iron Man comparison. My favorite superhero. And now let's get into final thoughts. Now for final thoughts on this figure. Overall, I think it's pretty good. And just to mention, this thing was a bitch to get to stand. So I hope you like it. But overall, this is a really nice figure. Even though you're paying extra for this packaging, I do like it. And I do like the whole like collectability that it has with the collage. But if you don't have an Iron Man figure, get this one for sure. But if you have an Iron Man or like the Mark 50 here, if you have that one, I don't know. It depends on if you like the way this looks. If you think this is a better version of the character, if you want this version, then go on ahead. If you don't have an Iron Man yet, and you want an Iron Man figure, then this is the one for you. This one is really awesome. The only thing that I think is missing from this is an alternate head, like an unmasked Tony Stark face sculpt, or like a face or a head with like the mask flipped up. That would have been cool, but we don't get that here. I wish we did. And I do wish there was some more articulation, range of movement on here. It might be because of like the back here, but I do wish that the head could look up a little more like the Mark 50 from Infinity War. So overall, I'm going to give this guy a 9 out of 10. Some minor gripes, nothing too major, nothing that really like holds it down or anything. So hope you enjoyed this review. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.